So this is the review for the Grab N Growl Indoraptor, uh, and this is the Jurassic Expert. Welcome, and yeah, so let's get into the review. So first of all, we will start off with its action feature, where basically you have this kind of like with the Thrash and Throw T-Rex. You move this and it basically controls the front torso and the neck. You can also twist it, so you get this really nice motion. Sorry that you can't really see that too well, but yeah. You also, if you see this here, this little notch here, you pull that back and you get this. You get like a little sound effect, and the arms move in kind of like they're slashing or something. And on the bottom side of the tail, you have this little button, and when you press that, you get a nice little roar, and you get a little chomping action with the Indoraptor. And they seem to be sound effects from the movie, so yeah. Let's go over the noises. I think that's all of them. Okay, now for the roars. Okay, those are all the roars. Paint-wise, it is really nice. They did a really good job with the gloss. They didn't go crazy with the gloss, and the painting on the teeth is really nice. There is not too much bleed over, and there's a good look at the tongue. It would have been kind of nice if they did paint the rest of the mouth, but they make up for it with everything else. And got there are a little bit of red dots there, just like with the posable Indoraptor, and there, and they got the signature gold stripe along the Indoraptor's body, and you can't really tell, but it is like they do paint every scale that's there. Let's see if I could get a close up on that. So yeah, and also here is the code before I forget to scan it in the game. I'm sorry, I was on vacation when I actually found this in a Target. But unfortunately I was not able to get the box brought back with me, and okay, I think that should be good enough. I'll try focusing it. That should be good. But yeah, kind of straight up there. So yeah, sorry, I do not have a little code for you to scan for all of those looking for the Indoraptor. But yeah, if you are able to find this, it is really worth it. I think it was like $30 or $40 or something, but it really is a cool figure. It has a very nice sculpt. It has a decent amount of posability. Like in the head, you get this much motion. Get kind of a ball joint, very similar to the posable Indoraptor, which we will compare in just a moment. Has the same kind of articulation as the posable Indoraptor. With this articulation in the leg, you got that swivel, got that there, and that in the knee, and you have the outer joint in the hips, and you can also move them. This one is really tight, And this one is really loose, which is a problem when you are trying to stand. It is very front heavy, so you do have to use the arms, which I wish they could have worked out the kind of balancing a little bit better, but I guess it still is much better than the Hasbro Indominus Rex. So yeah, another achievement for Mattel. I think this will be very popular. Okay, so as you can see, the Grab N Growl Indoraptor is much larger than the posable Indoraptor. Both of these are very cool figures, and they do share a lot of the same qualities, a lot of the same paint. The main difference is that the Grab N Growl is larger. It has the action figure, the action feature, not the action figure. It has cool movement, but yeah, they do share a lot in common, like with the articulation in the legs. Let's see if I could get both of these in a nice kind of look at both legs. Like, you could see that they are very similar in articulation. Same thing with the arms as well. Even with the heads, like, the movement is very similar. At the neck here and the neck here, I'd actually say this one does have a little bit more movement. So yeah, there's the comparison with the Indoraptor, the posable Indoraptor. Okay, here he is next to Wheatley, just for a little bit of a size comparison. Sorry if you do hear like a crying kid in the background. I happen to be next to like a daycare, and while filming this, so sorry if you catch like a crying kid next door. So yeah, let's try focusing on the figures. Okay. So yeah, these two do match very well in size. I will say the Indoraptor is a bigger. I would say that the posable Indoraptor does scale a little bit better with the human figures. But these are still really comparable, just to show you the action feature in action. So let's see, can we get this right? Well, we've grabbed him, but I'm trying to do this in a really awkward way due to camera and all that. Okay, let's try grabbing Wheatley, well, eating Wheatley. If I can get him in the shot. Okay. So. There we go. By the leg. Yeah, if you want to have them both grab and kind of bite down, it doesn't really matter how high you put the arms. Well, actually, I guess you could make it work like that, but then again, it's really high. Like if you're holding it and then, yeah, but then the head gets in the way because it does snap into like the position. I mean, I guess you could have a little bit of an in-between, but then it's still like really far away from the head, so it is really difficult if you did want like him to grab Wheatley and then bite his head off or something. It is really difficult to do that, and I am just realizing I got all of that out of shot. Sorry about that. It was kind of, I didn't really need to do that, but I just thought if you were interested in like oh, could I do that with this? It's hard to do. You probably could. I don't want to really go through the effort. I'm doing a lot. So, yeah, that is the review for the Indoraptor. Let me know if I forgot anything, and again, I am new at this whole YouTube thing, so if there is anybody that is experienced with making YouTube videos, specifically reviews and all that, I would really love if they could contact me in some way, so they could give me like tips or something like that. But yeah, that's the review. Remember, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, dinosaurs might be older than you, but you are never too old for dinosaurs. Bye bye.